Installation access procedures will be changing at Fort Benning as officials achieve full compliance with Homeland Security Presidential Directive 12, a directive requiring installations vet all visitors and uncleared contractors prior to entering the installation. And that means background checks beginning January 1st.
The visitor passes in the past vetted vehicles. Now we are vetting people, and that's the biggest change. Everything is focused on the individual person needing access to the installation.
For those who have a common access card, military ID, military dependent ID, or an automated installation entry card, they're considered cleared for entry and will not need a background check. For those who cannot present one at the gate, you will be considered a visitor and in need of a visitor's pass.
We're going to ask you for a government ID. If you cannot provide it, you're going to be turned around, denied access, sent back to the Visitor Control Center to undergo a background check to receive a temporary one-day pass, even if you're in uniform.
Visitors' passes will be issued outside the 185 gate and can be valid up to 6 months. Background checks will be processed through the National Crime Information Center Interstate Identification Index and will take about 10 minutes. There are 11 different reasons that a visitor can be denied access, including a current arrest warrant in the database, a felony conviction within the past 10 years, and a firearm or explosives conviction. While some factors can be mitigated, 2 cannot.
The 2 denials are unable to identify the individual, whether they are purposely providing us fraudulent information or there's just no other way that we can verify who they are. You'll be denied access, and that is not mitigatable. You can't seek some type of appeal to that. The other way is if you come up on the terror screening database. If you are identified as being on that list, you won't be notified and you will be denied access to the installation. Neither are mitigatable. Everything else has an appeals process.
Fort Benning has over 9,600 daily visitors to post, which will quickly eclipse Fort Bragg's 91,000 a year. As a training installation, officials want to make sure family and friends can still attend graduations and are working to smooth the process for large events.
They're going to have a lot of loved ones who want to come out here and see graduation. So we're setting up a process now to get the word out to them on how to go about getting vetted prior to ever arriving at the gate, which will speed up their entrance time.
Fort Benning expects that the DoD-wide initiative will have little impact to those who already have a CAC or military ID. Their advice is to use the CAC and military lanes at the gate, since they will likely move faster. For more information, visit the Fort Benning homepage at benning.army.mil. Melissa Bell, Fort Benning TV.